Hola!
Hola, Lightspeed Spanish, podcast 21 for absolute beginners, and today we're talking about that elusive word, que.
¿Qué?
Que. Que de que, Cindy.
¿Qué de qué?
Que de que.
¿Cómo estás?
Estoy muy bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien también, gracias.
Hoy hace buen día, ¿eh?
Sí, afecta mis ojos.
Cindy ya tiene un problema con
El ojo.
los ojos.
Hoy sí.
Sí.
Por eso miro así hoy, con problemas. Vale.
Okay, so, uses of que. If you've studied Spanish for any length of time, you're going to understand that the word que, lots of our students say, que is everywhere. It's everywhere. Look, there's que is everywhere. And we're going to try and clear up a little bit of the mystery about why que appears such a lot. So it's a flexible word, isn't it?
He's gonna do it.
And you're going to do it, but it's a flexible word, isn't it?
Well, yes, it is. It's also flexible in English. Okay, so first of all, what I want to say is that I want to distinguish between two that's, because people get them mixed up, and because it's the same word in English. One is the that is que, and one is the that means like that thing, which is not que. Will be ese or eso or esa, depending on the context. So how would you distinguish them? Can you give me a sentence with one que and then...
Okay, so we could say that is the car that we bought. That is the car that we bought.
Okay,
Two
so you've
that's.
got two that.
Yeah, first
So
one,
that is the car.
ese es el coche. So that's just one of the this, that, these, those, which is a lesson in itself.
Okay, so that's a demonstrative pronoun. And then
And so, ese
That.
es el coche que
that we bought.
compramos. Yeah.
Okay, so the second one is the que. Right. Also, so as we said, que is that, and this que is without an accent, no accent. For example, in the example you gave before, or they want to buy the house that you like. Notice that this sentence in English could be without the that, with or without, and people tend to omit it. So you could say, they want to buy the house you like. However,
or the other sentence that I said, that's the car you bought. So we don't necessarily have to put that in English.
However, we must have the that in Spanish. So we can't leave it out. We would have to say, that's they want to buy the house that you want, what you like. Or that's the car that you bought.
And can I just add one little thing?
Sure.
If in your English sentence you tend to say, and this happens in the South, that's the car what we bought, please just be aware that that's not grammatically correct. You've got to say that we bought. Okay, just it could cause confusion when you're translating into Spanish.
Okay,
that's the car
yes.
what we bought. Okay, it's that we bought. Yeah.
That's very northern, isn't it? What do they do?
No, I think it's you hear it all over, but it tends to be more from the South. I think that they use that.
Okay, so how would you say in Spanish, they want to buy the house that you like?
Okay, so quieren comprar la casa que te gusta.
And your sentence was, that's the car that we bought.
So, ese es el coche que compramos.
Perfecto, Gordon.
Gracias.
Okay, so you can find this que, which is that, without an accent, but you also find que with an accent.
Ah.
What is this que with an accent?
That's the Manuel from Fawlty Towers que, which is que, which is what, as a question.
So you find the que with an accent in questions when you say ¿Qué hora es? What time is it? Or ¿Qué haces? What do you do?
That's an accent over the E, by the way.
Yes, exactly, yeah, over the E. I didn't say it. But you can find the que with an accent in a sentence, in a statement.
Yes, these were the ones that you were saying. These are the hidden questions within sentences. Whereas obvious sentences, what do you want? ¿Qué quieres? But there are other sentences where there's a what as a question, but it doesn't need a question mark. What kind of sentences are they?
Which would be translated in English as what as well, not that. For example, what do you want? ¿Qué quieres? That's a question. But I can say, tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. That is not a question. But there's a hidden question. Tell me, what do you want?
Sure.
So that would be, in Spanish, dime qué quieres. And that qué would have an accent.
Okay.
Compared to that, which is qué without an accent.
So we've got que without, yeah, which is the that. We've got que with, which is a what, and then we've got what else?
So we've got the. Oh, are we doing lo que? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's do lo que. Lo que is also what, or that which, or whatever. Okay. It's a neuter relative pronoun.
That's just got rid of half of the audience. I'll switch that off now then.
That just means it doesn't have any gender. Okay.
Yeah.
It's gender free.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can substitute the que for lo que in Spanish. You can choose. For example, we said before the sentence, tell me what you want, with this hidden question. So, dime qué quieres, but it could also be, tell me that what you want, or tell me whatever you want, which could be, dime lo que quieres.
Yeah. Yeah.
It depends. It depends on the way you say that in English as
Sure.
well, because you copy in Spanish the same way you speak in English, don't you?
I mean, I often, when I'm explaining that to the students, quite often we want to say what, but we don't want to ask a question. For example, we want to say, what I want is such and such. So you wouldn't say this the sentence que quiero es. It wouldn't make sense.
No.
So you say lo que quiero es, and that's what I want, but not as a question. Okay.
Yes, because we've got two different types of sentences talking about lo que. We've got the type of sentence in lo que that you can change it with que or lo que. For example, dime lo que quieres or dime qué quieres. But we've got other sentences, for example, give me what I need. You couldn't say dame que necesito, because you're not asking the question what do I need. Is dame lo que necesito, give me whatever I need.
Sure.
I don't know if there's a subtle difference in what do you want, tell me what you want, or give me what I need.
But well, there's an intrinsic kind of questioning. Tell me, what is it that you want, or just tell me what you want. As you say, tell me whatever it is that you want. Whatever it is, that's more like lo que, yeah, rather than very specific. What is it that you want?
Yes. If I was asking you, for example, tell me what I want. Please, just tell me what I want. Then it would be, dime qué quiero.
Yeah, sí.
Okay. But if I'm telling you, tell me what I want to hear, for example, then it would be lo que.
Okay. It's very subtle, but I think in its simplest form, when you want to say what, the word what, without asking a question, use lo que. And if you want to say what as a question, que with an accent. And that, que without. It's simple!
Anyway, we have everything explained in detail in our help sheets.
As usual.
And the transcription of this conversation as well.
So should we...
Also,
you
something...
want to mention something else?
Yes, just very quickly, the last que I want to add is tener que, for example, which is to have to in English. It's not to have that or to have
anything else.
Anything else, to have what? It doesn't make sense.
Sure.
So, tener que is to have to. And then after que, you use infinitive. Tengo que estudiar. I have to study. Same as in English. You have infinitive. Infinitive means that the verb is not conjugated or broken down.
Sure. Tengo que comer.
Tengo que
So whenever you put que...
matar a Gordon.
Well, espero que no. Whenever you put que with tener, it becomes to have to. Okay? And that's it. I think should we finish well, it's 10 minutes up, so that's it. We were going to have a little conversation, but we'll add this into the conversations as we go along. You'll hear it anyway. It's very common. Lo que and que.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Nos vemos y nos
nos
vamos.